Hey, thanks for joining me, fellow INFPs and Myers-Briggs enthusiasts. Today I'm going to discuss three INFP superpowers that I believe are exclusive to only our type. And I call them superpowers because I'm not quite sure they are, but I like to consider them as such. So a little bit about myself, because this is my first foray into making INFP videos. I've made a couple other videos on other subjects, but I really wanted to do something for INFPs for a little while now, and I finally got the motivation to do so. So my name is Grady. I live in California, and I'm an INFP. So let's get right into the three INFP superpowers now that I've introduced myself. And I'm very curious to see if anybody else has these as well, or if I'm just I'm luckily blessed or whatever. The first INFP superpower I believe I have is the ability to read people's emotions through their eyes or just through their body language, in even if they're strangers. Like, for example, at a store, seeing somebody walking in and being able to instantly see a sadness in them, and take that on myself, where I feel that as well. I could feel what they're feeling and know what they're feeling, without a doubt. So it could be a complete stranger, it could be a friend. That's easy for INFPs, but I also and other types as well. But I believe I possess the ability to read into somebody and to feel what they're feeling in an instant connection. And it could be a stranger at a store or whatever. I consider that a superpower. And I believe that's because of introverted feeling. We understand feeling so deeply and so much. Sometimes not about ourselves so much, but we do understand other people's feelings, and I think we're a good judge of what they're reading. And I think that's in a lot of ways a superpower, because not many people can do that. That's very different. My second superpower is that I believe we're able to predict future events. I believe because of our extroverted intuition and recognizing patterns and just knowing future outcomes because of those patterns. And I think the way we operate, I think we're able to say, like, this is going to end up this way. If you do X and Y, it's going to end up at Z. We know that because we've seen these patterns and we know human behavior so well that talking to a friend and they're asking advice, we're able to almost say, here's where this is headed. And I feel that is a superpower. I've been able to use that in a lot of ways. And it's even further maybe matured in a way, because I feel like at times it's not extroverted intuition for me anymore. I feel like it's introverted intuition, because something will just pop into my head that I just know. But I'm thinking that's just a matured extroverted intuition, to where I'm picking up more on somebody's, I'm more used to using my extroverted intuition, to where now I'm picking up on something and able to just instantly do it without even going through the legwork and the paperwork, in my mind of figuring out why I came to that realization. So I've been able to tell somebody where their car keys are. Hey, friend at a party who's lost his car keys, oh, they're under your car mat, or down on your floor mat or whatever. And sure enough, they go and look, and there they are. So that's kind of a superpower to me. People have really been amazed by that at times when I've been able to do that. And I don't think it's exclusive to just me. I think other INFPs and maybe other INF types can do it. So I think that's pretty cool. And I like that I had that ability. The third superpower would be that I believe we have just a strong willpower, a solid resolve. I know as perceivers, we often will start a project and not finish it, but that's more because of lack of passion or but when it comes to something that we have to get done or that we're passionate about, we have like an ironclad will. We will not stop until we meet our objective. And I firmly believe that. I've discovered that actually myself after an illness, where I think a lot of people would have given up or not done as much as I did. Not that I should have, because of the pain I was in, but it's something that people would say I couldn't do was always a challenge for me to go ahead and do it. So I feel that was really that was really a strong a superpower, to be able to do what I want to be able to do, to have this strong will. I'm not quite sure where it comes from, maybe introverted feeling and just a sense of determination and I'm not going to lose, but we're able to do that. So I would say that's a superpower as well. Now, I'm not sure if you can relate to these or not, but my purpose of making this video was because I feel like a lot of INFPs, you know, we're used to putting a face onto the world. We're used to, and I think that's probably why, going back to superpower number one, where we're able to read people so well, I think that when we're masters at hiding our emotions, we generally put a mask on for the world. Those days that are dark for us, where we're depressed, we're feeling things strongly, negatively, I think we're really able to put on a strong face to face the outside world, and in a way that's acting. I mean, I think we're probably good actors. I haven't done any professional acting, but I've done some for friends, and yeah, I think we're probably pretty good at it because we have the ability to, you know, become what we want to become, and such a rich, you know, imaginary world that we live in most of the time, that we're able to dream up these characters. So that would probably be a good avenue for INFPs. Not quite a superpower, but you know. So why I made this video was basically, I got off track there, was basically because I feel like a lot of INFPs, because we are a rare type, feel out of place. And I think that you know, we can get down on ourselves because we can feel like nobody understands us, or that we're weird, we shouldn't be around, we're just not part of this world in a way. And it's kind of just that dreamlike, you know, idealism we have, where I think we feel like we really don't belong. But what I want to tell you through this is that we have special abilities, we have superpowers that allow us to do things that others can't, and that's a beautiful thing. Plus, I really think that the INFP's perspective on the world is a beautiful thing, and you know, and sometimes when we can write and express that in different creative forms, we can produce some beautiful things, you know, as humans, just because of our makeup, the way we are. We are a very rare type, but we're a very special type also, and we need more people around like us. Don't exclude yourself from the world. The world needs INFPs as much as they need any type. We are the bringers of beauty, I believe, at points into this world. So, you know, don't shy away from your superpowers. This is my first video, and I'm not really sure if I'll make another, but if you feel so implied, please comment below. Please let me know if you do relate to what I'm talking about as far as these superpowers, if you have them as well, or if there's any other superpowers that you can think of that you possess. That I've left off here, because I made this list here pretty quick, so there may be a lot more. But yeah, so go ahead, make a comment if you like, and let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning in.